morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liko Kenobi. And before we get started, I would like for guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. So, during the bathtub event, there was a guy, that shot out the N word in front of two black celebrities, Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. Now, those two are good actors. They were part of the movie Sinners, and I enjoyed that movie Sinners. Too bad that I did not watch the end credits scenes, but I did watch it later on. It came out on YouTube and everything. But let me tell you this: the movie Sinners was a good hit. It was a good hit. I'm very happy for these people that made good money on it. So let's get into this article and discuss what happened in the BAFTA Awards. The BAFTA Film Awards are facing renewed scrutiny following a controversial moment where a man with Tourette's screamed a racial slur live on broadcast. The incident has sparked debate across the entertainment industry after many in Hollywood were sympathetic to the man, while others reacted to the outrage and publicly criticized how the moment was handled during the ceremony. During the BAFTA, there were reported outbursts by Tourette's campaigner John Davison during the award show, including the audible use of racial slur while presenters Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage. The moment, which are aired despite a broadcast delay, prompted responses from BAFTA's host Alan Cumming and later from industry figures and commentators online. Now, I'm going to say like this, bro. I'm going to say like this. I'm sure people are going to probably hate me on this, but here's the deal. If you got an infection, a disease, a Parkinson's syndrome or something, why are you going to the event? If you got some kind of mental issue that you can't control, that it could just erupt at any moment in time, don't go to the reward ceremony. Just don't go. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself in a bit of trouble. And that's what's happened right now on Twitter, which I'm going to show you in a minute when I read some of this. But like I said, I mean, oh boy. During the BAFTA broadcast, John Davison, whose life inspired the nominated biopic I Swear Repeatedly, shouted profanity from the audience. At one point, he was heard shouting a racial slur while Jordan and Lindo presented the Visual Effects Award. Alan Cumming addressed the situation twice on stage. In his first explanation, Cumming told viewers, "You may have noticed some strong language in the background there. This can be part of Tourette's for some people, and thank you for your understanding and helping create a respectful space for everyone." Later in the broadcast, he added, "Tourette's syndrome is a disability and the tics you've heard tonight are involuntary, which means the person who has Tourette's syndrome has no control over their language. We apologize if you are offended tonight." Prior to the ceremony, a floor manager had also warned attendees that Davison has Tourette's syndrome, so please be aware you might hear some involuntary noises or movements during the ceremony. I swear, it doesn't matter, man. If you're trying to sponsor something like that, okay, if you're trying to sponsor something, fine, sponsor it. But don't invite the guy in that state in that moment. They should have never invited the guy. If the guy can't control his mental issue with it, don't invite him. And I tell you, man, gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Because nowadays it's just bad. So, of course, Hannah Bleacher, who was one of the designers for the movie Sinners, posted her comments about the apology and everything, and let me tell you, it's not good. I keep trying to write about what happened at the BAFTAs and I can't find the words. This situation is almost impossible, but it had happened 3 times that night, and one of the 3 times was directed at myself on the way to dinner after the show, she said. And a third time at a black woman. I understand and deeply know why this is an impossible situation. I know we must handle this with grace and continue to push through. But what made the situation worse was the throwaway apology of if you were offended. Of course, people got offended by it. I mean, even Grace Randolph made a follow up on this. Tourette's means no filter, which means this man thought it despicable. The BAFTAs are here making fools of themselves and the entertainment industry. Apparently, that's what happened. It's what just happened in that place, you know. And then she continues on. I certainly want Mr. Davison, who has Tourette's, to have a nice life, but that anyone would defend Jordan and Lindo going up in front of their peers in a professional setting on television and having to be called a racist slur, ridiculous. Yeah, it is. So here's some of the people that have talked about in Twitter, so you can see what they think. So here we go. Let's look at this. Let's look at this real quick. You know, Pop Bass, he commented on this. You won't be able to see the comment. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to read what everybody has said here. BAFTA host Alan Cumming delivered a message after the ceremony was interrupted by Tourette's campaigner John Davison yelling the N-word while Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage. You may have noticed some strong language in the background there. This can be part of how Tourette's syndrome shows up for some people as the film explores the experiences. Cumming later said he was sorry if anyone was offended on that. So you got Crypto Hot saying, "Is he lying?" Then Matt posted this picture here. Call the angry blacks obelisks. Call the Tourette's kid racist. White liberals. Here is the moment that it happened right here. Here is the moment.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to celebrate.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to celebrate.
Yeah, you see, these are people, everybody arguing. While the interruption was shocking, it highlights the importance of understanding how Tourette's syndrome can manifest publicly. Mason says unacceptable. Then, of course, somebody says this sounds familiar. So here it is right here. Let's see. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, like I tell you, man, a lot of people are not liking this. Some people are understanding it. But the problem with this situation is that it's wrong. And I say it. It's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't invite some people that have that kind of syndrome. You can support it by you can sponsor it, but don't have people that have that syndrome in that showcase, because that embarrasses your BAFTA showcase. And that's what happened, you know? So, like I said, the situation's bad. The situation just got worse. And like I said before, they need to get that fixed. They need to get that issue fixed right away. So I hope maybe in the future that they will learn from their mistakes not to have people that have that kind of issue, that have that kind of illness, be brought into that stage. Because if they do, it will mean trouble again. So that's going to be it for this video. So please, by all means, if you could do me one little favor as to share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.